So yeah, I wanted to talk a bit about depression today. You might say I'm in a different location. It's the caravan. She's out for her walks again. And I think I want to talk about how so many people get what depression is wrong. I think a lot of people they feel a bit sad or a bit down about something, or something's not went their way. All of a sudden, they've got depression all of a sudden that quick. And I think things like movies and positive thinking does have a lot to answer for with this, because those sort of things always teach you that there's always a happy ending. Everything's always there's always a silver lining to everything. But there isn't always a silver lining to everything. Life's not that simple. That's why, when you start reading stories and watching films, you don't need to limit yourself to happy endings, because life's not like that. You got yourself all knotted up. So go out your way and find some tragedies. Watch a few tragedies sometimes. They always have a lesson to learn in them. A lesson about what you are, what life is. It's an interesting place, isn't it? Aircraft de-icing fluids. Is this where they all off manufacturing, is it? I wonder what's in there. Interesting. Got the River Tyne there, before it gets big at Newcastle. I think there's a south and north River Tyne here, they merge a bit further downstream. I think this is the South River Tyne. Might be wrong there. Anyway. So yeah. Life's not a silver lining. Life is obviously often a tragedy. I mean, when you think about it, we're all going to die. Everything we've picked up in this life is going to go with us when we die. Either gone forever, into nothingness, or to some other world or some other life. But that's a tragedy, so your life will be a tragedy, no matter how happy it is when you're here. And you probably suffer a lot of tragedies before that. I might just pause a bit here, because there might be humanoids around. I don't like vlogging when there's humanoids around. Give you a look at the bit of the river here though. Yeah. I tell you what it is, it's easier to vlog and that walk I take around Pegswood. Been about a mile or so a day, and there's just lots of weird people. See that weird bloke back there? I sat in the seat and I just waited for him to go by, but no, he come and stood and looked at the cows. What's up with that? Anyway, what you doing? So yeah, I think I was progressing towards what real depression is, and it's not you're down because some things have gone wrong, or you don't think your life's going as the happy ending movies taught you they would go. It's not all bells and whistles like they said, all the fantasy tales. So you get a bit sad. Well, yeah, I've been like that. I know lots of people who've been like that. Things haven't went the way they wanted to. But I think when I've had proper depression in the past, I've known I've had it because you're numb. You kind of don't have emotion left. You're past all the crying, all the anger, all the frustration. It's just you're empty. It's like your brain's just shut off, because you've been through all the emotions, you've been through all the scenarios, and you've tried everything to make your life what you want it to be. And you sit there empty, like an empty vessel, as though it's like your spirits, if there is such a thing, the spirit's like it's just vacated you. Just can't be bothered being in this vessel anymore, as the religions say, this is a vessel. And that's not even depression, because the depression comes when your brain just doesn't want to take in any more, and you get this. It's not a headache that you get, it's like your frontal lobes are numb and you just want to close your eyes. You don't even want to take in any more information, because you're not getting information you like from the world. The world just feeding you stuff that's unfavourable to you, unsavoury. You see what I mean? I can't bloody vlog at this bloody place, Hot Whistle. Give it a second. The bikes. Yeah, I thought this would be a quiet place to vlog. Hopefully this bit of track up here, past that fence where the old road used to be, will be less humanoids around, and we'll be able to talk a bit more. Was there anyone up there who's going to disturb me? No, just that cyclist that went by. Yeah, why is it? Why is I could vlog easily in that country lane? Yeah, Pegswood. Lots of weird people around here. Hot whistle. But yeah, depression's when you the type of depression that makes you want to like just jump off and end it all. The real severe proper depression is, yeah, it's you've got your frontal lobes here. You just don't want to process anymore, and they become heavy, strained, overworked. You just want to sleep. You don't want to take any more in. It's the kind of thing like, you know, you got to go to work in the morning. You'll just like not bother. You're not even bother ringing in. You just sit there in your bed, not even wanting to wake up. You would rather be in your dream world than this world, thinking of happy things, because this world's just giving you so, you know, nothing desirable. There's no happy whatever. There's nothing that. I mean, it comes to a point where you start faking the happy just to keep other people happy, because then you pretend you're happy, and that's what it is. And I know I've had that quite a lot of times. Now I also want to talk about antidepressants, because I've known one person who's been on them and they've caused them to take their own life. I know someone else who came pretty close. These are previous jobs I've had and stuff, and I've known them having bad effects on other people. And the reason I won't take them, or I recommend not to take them, is that will send you off in an endless cycle. And they're even worse if you don't have the proper frontal lobe depression. The like your brain doesn't want to process it anymore. If you take them when you're just feeling a bit sad or a bit down, or, you know, the fake shit depression. The lazy bastard who can't be arsed doing anything depression. You know, I'm depressed, I don't want to do my job today, I'm depressed. That sort of, you know, all of a sudden out of the blue there's, you know, oh, I want to take a few months off now. I'll just say I'm depressed. Yeah. I mean, I've never taken time off work for depression. I've just sat there and gotten over it. I've just sat there when I've had the frontal lobe depression, where it's like, don't want to process this world anymore. This world is not giving me information I like, and your brain just says no more, and you get the pressure here, the numbingness, and it makes your eyes heavy, makes you tired all the time. That's proper full on. Even when I've had that, I might have called in sick 1 or 2 days, said it's something else, but I've not really went to the doctor, because I know what the doctors will give you. They'll give you them bloody loopy pills that I've seen so many people go loopy on. So yeah, don't just, if you're on them and you are depressed, get off them. That's all I can say. That's not the answer. The answer is just realizing that this is your brain saying, I'm sick, stop. And you just got to, like, maybe sleep it off or something, or when you're standing on the edge of the bridge or with the gun in your mouth, just think you're losing the chance of maybe finding that thing that will release this pressure. That could be coming in the next day or two, next few hours. Something could happen that'll make you laugh or whatever. Dog's not ears up in the lead. Let's do a spinneroonie. There we go. So that's the only real answer to it. I know it's difficult, but you know, people have, you know, the human brain is an organ that's had to deal with this for centuries without loopy pills. Loopy pills aren't the answer. I think the answer is not to keep watching the happy ending stuff and expecting everything to go as it is the movies. You know, I mean, I had a point. Stop running round and round and knotting me up. Stop it. This way. Silly dog. That side. You're knotting me up. Anyway. Spinning round and round for the stupid dog. I'm going to do this with a time again. Echo! Oi! What you doing? Coming to knock me up again. Right. So, yeah. Watch a few tragedies. Just realise that life doesn't go right for everyone. For everyone whose dream comes true, there are at least 100 people whose dream didn't come true. and they've had to do other things, they've had to adapt. I mean, just because you didn't make it as the artist or the sportsman or the writer or the actor, or you didn't get to land the mega job that you thought you were going to do, or your business failed, well, welcome to the majority, because that is the majority. The majority of people fail most of the time. So yeah, you've got to learn to cope with your shattered dreams, I'm afraid. And the way I look at it is, when you see someone who achieves their dreams easily, they've not been through this test in this life. They've not been through the test you have. And in my book Next Life, I kind of thought of that as, this life is just like it's like a training ground for the next one, whatever that might be. Come back as an alien on another planet, some place called heaven, some place called whatever, or you die and you're born again as another creature somewhere. So the experience of this life is just training you for your next one. And if you've not had to work too hard for anything in this life, if it's all came easily, if you've achieved your dreams easily, you've not really learned any lessons, have you? It's not been a good training ground for you, has it? You basically went through this life at level 1, and look at your life as the failures and the hardships as you're just progressing through the levels there. So if you do die lonely and sad and whatnot, your life's been torture, you're pleased about it, just think that's all been training. That's all training for the next one. Gotta go through this gate now. Shut the gate. Public bridle way. Oh, it's on a bit of string. Give me a second here. Come on then, you. So yeah. Also, just check how cushy your life's been so far. Have you had everything too easy? And are you getting just not really depressed? You're just having a spoilt brat moment, stamping your face. Not go my way. I'm going to pretend I'm depressed. Or are you actually, you've had lots of failure, you've had lots of hardships, you've had lots of people trying to bring you down or getting in the way of your plans and doing everything in their utmost to watch this road. That's what they think. Yeah, people just, there's those people out there who seem to go out of their way to make everything that you've tried to do a hardship. If you just had too many of them people, so what? That's all challenges. Let's get through this gate. Come on. And their answer is meh, 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 meh. See, they've got the answer. The sheep know. The sheep know the answer. Go on, off you go. Meh, exactly. See, that's the answer to everything. Meh. Be a happy sheepy. All you want is your hay. Anyway, the caravan. God, one night, you might wonder why I'm all a bit sweaty. Well, it's this big bush at the back of the caravan. Last year I was readjusting the satellite dish to try and get a signal through it, and it's like 10 feet tall, this bush. GoPro ran out of memory, battery, didn't it? So I'm now vlogging on my Samsung Galaxy. So yeah, now I've got to get my head back to where I was. Yeah, I'm all sweaty because there was one bush behind the caravan, it's now 10 foot tall, and there's another one about 100 feet tall. Well, it's not a bush, it's a tree, about 10 yards back into the little wood behind the caravan, and it's blocking the signal. So they should get in the way of the south. You've got to face the dish south to get the Astro satellite, and yeah, it's blocking the bloody signal, isn't it? So I've been trying to move the dish to the other side of the caravan, pushing wires through. This is after the stress of getting mother up the caravan, getting her settled, unpacking the car and unloading the car, 20 bags in, 20 bags out, plugging satellite dishes in, plugging satellite receivers in, plugging this in, plugging that in. having a dog, crazy little dog, running around like a mad thing. Can you see that down there? Yeah. And so that's why I'm all sweaty. I'm just bloody knackered. And the tea, I couldn't get the satellite on, and I'm just sitting there before I went on this walk with my dad. I'm thinking, I think the universe is trying to tell us something, isn't it? Well, I'm someone saying to her. She says, yeah, I think it is. And I think this caravan's got to go. So that's the other thing I want to talk about, put on this, the end of this video, was basically we need to get rid of that caravan. We'd love to sell it on to someone, but no one really wants to buy it because we have to pay the site owners £1,000 to get it carted off to a skip to get scrapped. So it's not even worth that. So no one will want to buy it unless they've got that liability in the future to pay when they want to get rid of it themselves. So we can't even get rid of it for free. And it's costing about 170 a month, and gas and electric and things on the top of that. So it's about two and a half grand a year, maybe it's 3, depending on what we have to do, because I had to do loads of repairs on it last year. Spent a few hundred last year repairing it, because after my dad died I was wanting to get rid of it straight away, but mother hummed and hawed, and I said, right, the only way we'll keep on to it is if it's somewhere for you to go, where people can come and visit you when you're there and look after you when you're there and give me a break from you sometimes when you're there. So I kept hold of it for another year, and you know, when I first cleared it out, I remember putting it on Facebook, I've cleared this room out and that, and I got all these requests, oh, when's it free, when's it free? And I basically said to everyone, it's only free, it's not free without me and mum there. The reason it's being kept is for people to come and spend time with me and mum. If you don't like that, we're getting rid of it. So we'll give it a year. We got a cousin came up 2 or 3 times. Little nephew came up once or twice. And my uncle came with his wife once to look after mum and give me a weekend. That's the only weekend, apart from the week when she was in hospital for a few days. Since my dad died in February 2018, that's the only couple of days I've had away from my mother. And you know, this is a guy who's been, you know, left home and has been living by himself since he was 19, and I'm now in my late 40s, and I'm tied with mother 24/7. Not that I don't love her or anything, but no one's giving me the break. So the caravan's not even work for that purpose, for people to come up and look after mother for me for a few days, because that's only happened once. So yeah, as far as I see now, maybe it's going to cost me £1,000 to get rid of it. That'll come out the villa money, and then it's going to save 170 a month plus other bits. And lighting's not too good because the sun's behind me, is it? So this bit of video is going to be a bit rubbish, but never mind. So that's an extra £200 a month. Nearly finished the loan payment on the Dacia. That's 155 a month. So you know, I'll probably get a couple of grand off that trading in if I want to get another car. That's a possibility. Not that I really need another car or anything, but you know, you can see what I'm saying. That's money that could be used for something better. You know, I could get myself I could even get a Tesla Model 3 for that sort of money. Maybe it's, you know, a little bit more a month. So you know, not that we're going to do that, because I don't think I'm really that bothered about new cars now. But it would be extra money that we could do and use on other things, especially when my car's paid off next year. So there you go. That's our situation. Time to sell the caravan. Well, we can't sell it. Time to scrap the caravan and move on, because what plan doesn't work. But like what I'm saying, don't get depressed about it. I mean, I got depressed a few times. Like, you know, people don't want to see me. They don't want to see me mother. They just want to come and use the bloody caravan, and that got me a bit peed off. And then I got a bit, you know, it makes you think, like, you know, worthless and that for a bit, doesn't it? But I got over it. It wasn't a major depression. My frontal lobes were numbing to a mega extent at that point. Oh, look at the scenery here. Maybe you can see some of that over there. That's the A69 over that wall, and this is a cycle track. Have a look at the A69. You can't see me vlogging down here. So yeah, that's that. You move on, and like that video I said about change, you just got to accept change. You know, it's hard. People move on. People don't have time for you before like they used to. But you know, there's always other people out there. There's always other things to do in life. And yeah, that's about it for now. So remember to like and subscribe, and I'm going to finish this walk. Alright then, Wiley, let's get walking. We've got a while to go yet. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time for more of the good shit from Cliff. Bye.